Yeah, we're back.
Bobby's in the house. Chico, you look a little different. You've been working out, Chico?
Yeah.
I can't. I don't even know. I'm speechless right now.
Speechless, but full of love and full of grace and full of good music. Thank you, Jake, for coming. We're excited to hear some of the music that you've been listening to. It's been a while since you've been on our karaoke episode. How have you been since then?
I've been good. I've been good. Lost my voice recently. Just found it. Got it back. It was under the couch.
Just in time for the show. Was it because your bags are being pumped currently by Iggy Azalea that your voice came back, your energy came back?
It was laryngitis.
For that one.
Yeah,
Speaking
that
of, I copped $30 of Iggy, Mother Iggy. So hopefully that goes to the moon. I become a millionaire and I can, retire. But
Oh, you don't want the live update then. Live update. We got Jamee Cornelia here, who's not only she's so part of the culture of Web3 music. She knew the price, just logging on, and she was giving us updates. So let's bring on Jamie because she's a multidisciplinary artist making waves with a new album, but also is just such a great part of the space and has some, I think, really great takes. Welcome, Jamie.
woo,
What's up? What's up? Live from
yo,
McDonald's.
yeah,
Live from
the
Fantasy
coolest McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Bringing the fantasy, and I think that's what I love too. And I'm so thankful to have you on this show because, when we were introduced to you by Teji, it was just like we just kept seeing all this. I just kept seeing all this art. Immediately, I followed you, and if you don't already, follow down below. The links are going to be down below after the show. But follow, and it was just I just kept getting hit with art and products and so much stuff. And clearly, your previous album called Art School Dropout, is that a factual album? A factual
Yes,
title?
I did drop out of art school. Now, well, if I apply, I can't lie on my resume no more because that's like the intro name. but yeah, I went to Savannah College of Art and Design. I went to the Atlanta campus for SCAD, and I dropped
Nice.
out. I pretended that I was still going for a while because I just started realizing you can just come to campus and meet people. You don't have to actually pay to be here. If you're nice enough, you can just walk on by past the security, which is really crazy to think about, but that's what I was doing.
It's kind of true. I actually did that in art school or in film school. One of the professors was like, just come in. He was just like, just come hang out. Come every Thursday night. Come watch the movies with us. I was like, cool.
Exactly.
And so it's about this non-permissionness, this sort of openness that brought you to Teji, who was a previous guest, and he introduced us to you by way of him releasing tracks that had basically CC0. He was just like, here it is out into the world. How did you come across A, the tracks, and B, this notion that, hey, I can make something with these?
So I had made a post. I had made a tweet and I said, I need beats that sound like I'm hacking into the mainframe. I need some kind of cracking the code, doop 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 doop. I wanted to sound like that. I had this concept for a hacker type of project, and people sent me stuff and they tried. A lot of the beats didn't go the right direction, but he sent me something, and me and my wife were just chilling, and I played it. I played the top of the album, and then we were kind of I guess you would say joke freestyling to each other about not wanting to get a job, wanting to leave the job, or acting out scenarios. Both of our, well, not both of our. My favorite movie is Office Space. She likes that movie a lot too. So we were just kind of honestly just smoking and joking around. And then I messaged them and I was like, "Hey, you sent that to me for what? Can I use these?" And he was like, "What? Yeah, they're CCO." And Dave, he's the first person to introduce me to CCO art, and he's been trying to get me to understand it for a while, and I just didn't get it. But whenever I got the beats and he just let me use them, and we kind of broke everything down, me and Teji, I was like, "Oh, this makes so much sense." I'm a huge growing up, at least I was a huge Wayne fan. I was a huge Lil Wayne fan. And Wayne used to do this thing where, I feel like y'all know Lil Wayne, but just in case anybody in here doesn't know, He used to do this mixtape series where he would take popular beats and he would like freestyle on them. And sometimes if he would get on a beat that would be like popular within the region, but not necessarily like a big hit. You know what I'm saying? So like in that process, like I remember when Wayne got on Swag Surfing, and Swag Surfing was only really big in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Until he got on it and made it like really big. Argumentatively so, because I know now Taylor Swift and made Swag Surfing real big at the football games or something like that. But before, that's who made it big originally. And it kind of reminded me of like that era of like rap. And I wanted to do something like that.
Mhm.
And if you pay attention to like music today, a lot of freestyles like that don't happen. Like they don't get released like they were. Because now if the labels hear a big artist on a song like that, they're going to like, okay, get on a remix. Let's distribute it instead of it just being a fun freestyle. So I wanted to make something fun. I've also been talking to Data Mosh, who runs On Chain Records, about the concept of like meme records in the sense of like comedy albums. How like we used to have comedy albums in the day. So I was like, I want to make a meme album. I want to make something that's like funny, but like still, a listen toable.
That's what drew me in too. Was just like the lyrics were so hilarious. Let's get a sample of this. I'll get a couple minutes in of this EP "Quit" because that's what really drew me in. And like everyone, like when I started playing this, when Teddy was on, we're just like, this is genius. And so let's share some of this tone of "Quit," the mixtape. Not vibing to this. Turn it up.
I can't wait till I can pay it yearly. I can't wait till I can move freely. If I wake up late, it might. If I wake up late, it might kill me. I got 3 emails, one for building, one for spam. One is filthy. If she get up in it, she might. If she get up in it, she might kill me. I don't wanna go to work today. Go to work today. I don't wanna go to work today. Go to work today. Go to work today. Go to work today. Quit.
So I mean, this is just this is a great EP. 8 minutes. It's now minting on Zora. I'm gonna put the link down below after the show. But I think that was the thing that all pulled us in, Jamie. It was just like hearing sort of the playfulness of it and the engagement of this track, which was great. We liked it as music, but you took this to a different level, a personal level. I felt.
Yes, especially there's one song on there where it's like when you work every single day, and it's like I can't even, I'm not even off on the weekend, and I was like, this is actually a pretty decent song, but I'm also, what I'm saying, so I appreciate.
Well, we're feeling it though. It's just like for people who work. It's just like you feel these types of lyrics, and you're like, okay, there's somebody out there who's taking this with a bit more humor than I am, and that's what's needed.
Yeah, it's only because I don't work anywhere now. But
you can reflect back. You can reflect back.
I live to tell the tale.
Survived.
You're back in it. You're working on this album currently that is. Please take us through this process of this new album. It's sort of a departure. It says it's seemingly from your previous one, which will share potential, featuring Travi. But WWJD is a single that might be on this album. Where is it that you feel like you're heading with this album, and how's it all coming together for you?
So I'm one of those people who build out loud. So like, so everything I say right now might change in 2 days, and I'll probably post about it. But
that's why you should follow Jamie. Isn't it exciting? No, it's exciting to be in this space and to be connected to artists who are literally willing to share this process with us. So thank you.
But for the song for that is a kind of a more like personal project. I've low key been writing that one since like for like 2 years because I kind of do a bunch of stuff and then when that's done, okay, put that out. And when that's done, okay, put that out. But the project that WJD kind of lives in is like kind of more. It's like a more serious, like more so like internal reflection. I'm trying to figure out what I want like the name and like the aesthetic to be. But I know the overall, all the music that's in that particular folder are like songs that I make when I'm kind of like reflecting on the current state of things or like philosophy type stuff.
Sure.
And I like to kind of separate my music just for like the listeners. So like that stuff is a little bit more like serious and intense. So that's why it's cool to be able to like also have a project like Quit where it's like
that's its own album, yeah. So
stuff, but it's
EP,
like fun, you
that,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah,
And
that
then so you're going a bit more serious with this, and we'll go into WWGG, but like the again, like the ideas of just kind of creating and having the technology at your fingertips, you seem to be a natural at. You seem to be taking and incorporating this. And I don't want to blow you up, but you seem to have some very strong opinions about like where to mint right now and why you're minting in certain areas. Would you share some of that philosophy with us, please?
Okay, so I personally feel like now I'm not going to.
You don't have to go there, but I want to know why you're going where you're going.
I'm over here like trying to figure out my words the right way.
See, like I got caught up too because I'm trying to be, there's a lot of great opportunities in this space with the technology, but we're seeing it evolve. We're seeing like these games being played on the platforms that are making it not about the music, right? And so
and I just ownership is like really important to me because everything here is in beta, and I've worked. I used to work at Glass Protocol, which was a protocol that was like essentially just for music videos. And we were doing really well, like for a minute, and then we shut down. And experiencing that just gave me like a realization where it's like, I don't want to build for anything that's not like artist first, community, you know what I'm saying? Community first. So I just would rather spend my time right now learning how to build on things that allow you to like build it yourself. Even like with using Zora, like I'm coming to like some kind of like personal realization where it's like, let me learn from a dev. Let me learn how to do these contracts myself, because I feel like protocol dependency is going to keep us trapped into whatever vision that platform has. So if we're dependent
that can change from one month to the next, and like as a user, you don't really have a ton of choice. So the platforms that are actually advocating for like, okay, you still own this, like we can't do anything to change that. That's, I think, a net positive. As a platform, they change the way they operate just for business purposes. That has to happen sometimes, but as long as they're trying, and I guess trying to provide artists and creators with that sovereignty is like what we want to see. That's why we're in this space.
That's why we should ask ourselves, WWJD. Let's get a little sample of this. Let's go.
Hello? Hey, what we doing? 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 What we doing about this country? What we doing about this shit? Look outside every day. What we doing about this whip? What we doing about this feeling that the end is really near? What we doing about our tribe? What we really doing here? What we doing chasing power when we should be finding self? What we doing chasing love when love everywhere we step? What we doing speaking anything but light in every breath? What we doing about our freedom? What we doing about our health? What we doing trying to save the world when we can't save ourselves. What we doing, playing martyr for the sake of being felt. What we doing, trying to cheat the game, not playing cards that's dealt. What we doing if we only talking about it, nothing else. What we doing? 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 Can't figure it out all today. I 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 can't figure it out all
It sounded crazy. Hey, legend.
Now minting on Zora. I'm gonna drop all these links after the show. WWJD. Now minting on Zora.
You know where the Molly is? You know where the Molly is?
The mall?
The Molly.
Molly?
Yeah.
I've seen her around.
Have you seen her around? Have you seen Molly?
Have you heard that switch up though? Oh, oh.
But it's thoughtful. That's the crazy part. Like the lyrics, like they drive me crazy. How expressive you're able to be. You know, when I listen to Quit and when I listen to this, I still hear it's just tone shift, but it's still the same expressive-ness for me. It's very personal. Like I know because I follow you. You're talking about your Audi when you mention the whip, but just like everybody can relate to that. Like what you doing about your car? Like
Yeah, if you ever had a car, it's like you just keep paying for it to get fixed, and it's just not, it's just not fixing. That was a real situation, and it just kind of, I don't know. But that whole project, that's more so on like, I want to like kind of dive into like philosophies and stuff. So I mean, I'm glad y'all fuck with it, because as an artist, I get a little like, I guess we get kind of nervous when it comes to making stuff like that, because it's not like the commercially sounding stuff. So you just, and it's more personal. So you're like,
but that's why we're here, right?
Please don't laugh at my heart. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like I'm showing you my my insights. But it's like that's what we're here for, I think, and I I applaud you again for bringing this level of music to the space, but also that sort of transparency and process and everything, because it is vulnerable. Like as an artist, it's really vulnerable to show process, and so it can be really trepidatious, because then you don't want to get in your own head while you're building. So, but it is, I don't know, how are you approaching it? Because there's that reservedness, but like, how are you approaching this level of transparency in the space?
I just exist, honestly. I grew up on Tumblr, so I'm kind of already used to oversharing. So now I just continue the process. But yeah, I know me. At first I was thinking like maybe I should like pull back a little bit and be one of those mysterious like type of artists, but it's just not me. So I just kind of am just myself. But I guess that's the part that keeps it like, how you say, like, I guess it keeps it. This is really I'm really me 100% of the time at all times. I like. You know what I'm saying? I know when to tone it down. I know how to act in front of strangers. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't necessarily change too much of who I am wherever I'm at. And it makes it a little bit easier for me than like feeling like I'm playing a character. Like Jamee Cornelia is my actual name. I record all the time about things that I'm actually thinking about, and I like, you know what I'm saying? So I think it makes it a lot easier than to like try to come up with a character and a thing and a niche and all of that stuff.
But sharing it and doing it well.
Thank you.
And the level of sharing, as we step back into your most recent album, Art School Dropout, it kind of sounds maybe that this is something that happened to you. Is this you processing that stuff?
Art School Dropout specifically was like, well, first, Art School Dropout was my attempt at making like a commercially successful album. Like that was the first time like I had meetings with people. 'Cause I had a song that was kind of going up on Spotify, and like so I was okay, let's put this on the album. And I was like trying to get the manager, trying to do everything right. And I'm still proud of the album. I think everything that came with Art School Dropout is just it was like the start of something different for me. But so sonically, I made a song for like every part of my fan base that I felt like would go well like on the streaming platforms and stuff. But as far as like the storyline, I tried to do a thing where I take something from my actual life and I make it metaphorical for everyone to kind of understand. So the storyline of the album is dropping out, crashing out, which is like whenever you like kind of just like fall on your face, like, you know what I'm saying? And then like realigning with your purpose and realizing that you don't have to like follow societal norms to still like live in your purpose and all of that stuff. But
fulfilling your potential, you would say.
Yeah.
Because that's the name of the track. Potential, featuring Travi. Let's take a listen.
Hey, that was a good ass segue.
Super good.
Yeah, you got potential. What you tryna do with it? Got a little talent. What you tryna do with it? And you got a little fame. What you tryna do with it? Heard you got sustain. What you tryna do with it? OG put you up on game. What you tryna do with it? Heard you practice every day. What you tryna do with it? Heard you plotting every day. What you tryna do with it? Heard this art keeping you sane. What you tryna do with it?
I just had to learn to build. All I ever known was do it yourself. All I ever had was me and my dogs. All I ever did was pour my soul. Cup on the throat with all of this gold. Days it got colder, I dug for the hole. Prayed to my mama and found me a glow. I had to learn how to answer to me. I had to learn how to open that door and leave it behind if it ain't energy for me. If it just throw out the vibe, yeah, that gotta go to the side, yeah. Cause I see the future and really no purpose if I can't achieve it. I was inhaling my demons. I was on edge, I was on fire. Found my potential and learned to succeed it.
I learned all my wants wasn't needed. I used to just flex on my ops, now I flex for the gang, cause I know that they need it. They need to see that we can fuck up again till we finally achieve it. They need to see how much we do for ourselves, cause they thinking it's coming in easy. My heart growing heavy for anyone thinking it's love. This took dedication, this took hella patience, and honestly, we barely up. We still gotta get it, we still gotta make this shit make us a living. Follow the vision and stay on the mission. Fighting in unison, no more division. Only enlisted the best of the troops. So JBC, the lieutenant, little homie with nothing to lose and all that to prove. I came from sleeping on couches and floors and biking to work, straight out of school or walking to work, off of the bus, after the catching the bus and the train. Matter of fact, I'm about to miss my start right now. This hard work beats talent when talent don't work. You got all of that potential, but that lesson you ain't learned. Hard work beats fame when fame don't work. OG told me they could know you, but might never pay your worth. Hard work beats stain, cause stain ain't shit. What's the point if you the only one that's popping in your clique? Hard work beats plotting if you never work the plan. You can practice every day, but when it's pressure, what's the plan? Potential. What you tryna do with it? Got a little talent. What you tryna do with it? And you got a little fame. What you tryna do with it? Heard you got sustain. What you tryna do with it? OG put you up on game. What you tryna do with it? Heard you practice every day. What you tryna do with it? Heard you plotting every day. What you tryna do with it? Heard this art keeping you sane. What you tryna do with it? Yeah.
Jamee Cornelia, Potential from her album Art School Dropouts.
I like it.
Hey, I'm glad y'all. Thank you, man.
I-
I'm in with the people, so I like that people say they like that one.
That was good. That was good. The colorful chords, the background vocals, everything that's going on is just chef's kiss.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
Chef's kiss
thanks
level
for
here.
just taking the time this week to meet with us, share some more of your music. Like when Minty was saying that we were going to get you as a guest, I was super stoked after just seeing that one video you did from the CCO.
Oh yeah, I'm glad, man. Yeah, that was really fun. I want to shoot
I
a
was
whole.
like, man, she's got great energy. So I just
Thank y'all.
glad you're here.
I appreciate y'all for having me too. This is really cool, and I don't think I've ever used Restream, so that was a cool.
There you go.
That was a cool intro.
It's just kind of a visual medium because you as a multidisciplinary artist, it's like we got to feel your vibe, and so there's the music part of it, and there's you, and I think that you're a big part of the music, and I think to see that connection is really exciting for me to present you to the audience, and again, I hope we have you back because you don't seem to stop creating, so I feel like things could change in a couple of days, and you could have an album done as far as we know.
Yeah, that's the thing. I really did quit a job, so I'm just at home making stuff all day.
Making stuff all day, making exciting stuff all day, and that excites me. So thank you so much for your time, and we hope to see you again soon.
Hey, bless. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you, Jamie.
Later.
Jamee Cornelia, how cool is she?
Such a vibe.
Like her energy is like insane energy,
Stellar.
and but it's just but that's the thing is just I'll drop the links below. But when I started following her, I'm just like that's who she is. She's just spitting lyrics about life, and I love artists to do that are able to sort of show that vulnerability and express through lyricism. Yes, hyper creative. Love seeing it in this space too because there's an understanding of tech clearly. She had a job with glass, and I was like, oh, okay, this is starting to make sense. She really has a strong understanding of tech and where to position herself in the tech. Jacob, you got to check her out. You got to follow her. She has a new product.
I'm already in love.
I won't show her. Yeah, we're already in love with her.
Yeah.
But she's got a new product for you. I think that she just made. I think out of a 3D printer or something. We'll have her back because it's just it's like she just made this thing, and I was like, that's genius.
Quit. I just when. I felt that.
In your soul.
Oh man.
Well, we got a lot more to feel here because we got a few tracks this week.
Yeah,
that
each of us brought a few
Bauer.
tracks this week.
Yeah.
Right? Yes, Bauer, big fan of. The video is kind of funny too. I don't know where the concept comes from, but I just like the soundtrack is kind of fun, and then the video is pretty hilarious. So. Run it up.
Let's go. Funny video.
Run it
Entertain me, Bauer.
I have no idea what's happening in this video, but it's the actual song is hilarious, great.
Female wrestler taking somebody on.
Lights, camera, action.
It's just like an everyday in Venice. Just a natural occurrence walking down Venice.
It kind of looks like Lil Dicky. I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting.
all the
go.
ladies, all your ladies.
All the
Jacob,
ladies.
how are all your ladies doing?
As you can see,
They're at the pool. They're at the pool right now. And that's good. But you brought something that's a bit shy to be around the pool. Don't look at me. Any setup to that song?
Okay. Let me get into this. I want you to think of a time where you would go into a skate shop in the early 2000s. I'm talking kind of emo skater vibes. It's playing at like a commercial skate shop. You're at like a Hot Topic. That's the vibe. Early 2000s Hot Topic. Early 2000s.
Piercing at Hot Topic.
I'm not. But poor Stacy as an artist, just fantastic. I love punk influences, but it's like a pop punk in the best way.
Okay, don't look at me. Let's check it out. Oh, geez. I'm sorry. I got rugged. Oh no! I got rugged on Spotify. Oh no!
Jay Willikers, Batman.
Use
YouTube.
Use YouTube. It's okay.
It's okay because I'm going to go to a selection I had this week of a show favorite that just dropped her newest track, Eunice. I think we all love Eunice here. Just dropped Running, which is now minting on Sound XYZ. So let's give Eunice, and I love she has like a little mini video going for this thing too. Let's check it out.
I catch my breath, I'm exhausted, I'm in love, I can't help it, set me free. I'm in prison, sleeping in the damages is piling up on me. Pull my hood up, you don't know me, you don't know me from any other girl that you see. That's the reason I'll be running, so no one will know that I don't even know me. 'Cause I'm always running. Cause I'm always running.
Ill-fated lover may push you away, but nothing will make you run faster than running from yourself. Video now minting on Sound XYZ. Go check out Eunice. Links will be down in the description below after the show. But if you can't wait, you can search this stuff up. This is very easy to search up, including
internet already. So
we're kind of already on the interweb. All you have to do is just type in what it is that we're talking about. Or you can just watch along to this show because we just queued up Poor Stacy for you. So let's bring back Poor Stacy. Don't look at me.
bring it.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
If we die tonight, get buried next to me, next to me. I'm not afraid to cry, but I don't like it when you look at me. Don't look at me. I go where the wind blows, I can't let go, baby, don't let go. Don't wanna be alone, girl, let's stay up. Don't wanna go home, drugs make me feel alive, like there's nothing wrong. I go where the wind blows, I can't let go, baby, don't let go. Don't wanna be alone, girl, let's stay up. Don't wanna go home, drugs make me feel alive, like there's nothing wrong. If we die tonight, get buried next to me, next to me. I'm not afraid to cry, but I don't like it when you look at me. Don't look at me. Don't wanna go home. Stay up. Don't wanna go home. Stay up. Don't wanna go home. Stay up, stay up. Don't wanna go. I go where the wind blows. I can't let go, baby. Don't let go. Don't wanna be alone, girl. Let's stay up. Don't wanna go home. Drugs make me feel alive, like there's nothing wrong. I go where the wind blows. I can't let go, baby. Don't let go. Don't wanna be alone, girl. Let's stay up. Don't wanna go home. Drugs make me feel alive, like there's nothing wrong. If we die tonight, get buried next to me, next to me. I'm not afraid to cry, but I don't like it when you look at me. Don't look at me. If we die tonight, get buried next to me, next to me. Don't wanna go home. Stay up. Don't wanna go home. Stay up. Don't wanna go home.
Don't look at me. But like, look at me.
But don't.
But don't. But don't.
You do, but don't.
But do look at me when I'm singing, but don't look at me. Or maybe don't look at me like that.
It's such a good song, and
I
like
like it.
it just, I feel like a lot of music encapsulates a certain era or like a certain vibe, and for me this was just angsty teenage years bottled up and distilled into like a few minutes. Like it's just, it's so good.
Well, it only got one yawn from Bobby. Bobby only did a one yawner there. Let's see how many yawns Nikita the Wicked with Vengeance.
Ooh, that's
Really
sick.
with Vengeance. Comes
With
at you.
vengeance. Wait,
She's coming at you with vengeance.
Let's get the
Nikita the Wicked. Let's go.
Bring it.
Furbished, spaded under, and have another chance to serve as a garden for another human civilization.
Sound just felt face to face.
Jungle.
Everything has their cycle. They have their season. They have their beginning. They have their end. They have cycle.
Coming back. Coming back from that speech. Coming strong.
They have cycle.
Get some glow stick for heavy visual. Nikita the Wicked has lived with vengeance and can stream with vengeance. Just dropped this week. Now on Spotify and Apple Music.
Super new. I always like artists that use, especially DJs that use like old stuff from movies or like radio or just anything that like it's repurposed content that's now like open source. I love stuff like that. It's really cool, and it's a cool way to like.
It adds meaning to it. Harrison first did that with personal conversations that he would record. He said, "Remember, I don't remember if you remember the conversation, but like he had one with his ex-girlfriend. She doesn't even know it's on the album, but like it's just like it's on there, but it's just like it adds the context to the music."
Yeah,
I love that, Bobby, because like you bring that to just a ton of different artists. One of my favorite examples is the cup stacking girl. She did the cup stacking challenge. That oh my god from Skrillex is a girl who beat a cup stacking record. Like you just wouldn't know. Like
I actually didn't know that part of that song was that particular sound. I'm gonna have to go look up the history of this now.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I just live for.
Everybody go look up that history while we listen to Toby. I'm gonna mess this up in Wege. Destruction.
Before we get into
his
this,
name, but yeah,
I would like to drop a little bomb. This gentleman, this sir, this absolute just fucking living legend is also the music producer for Wakanda Forever. So he worked on the music. Yeah, no shit. This guy, watch him. He is in every way of the word, a legend, in my opinion.
Let's go, Toby. Let's learn how to pronounce his name. Everybody go to the internet and learn how to pronounce his name.
You set some high expectations.
I be in the court like snitch, snip. If you hear the gun go click, click, then you're dead. My plan is to have about 6 kids. Get my girl thick as biscuits from Little Mrs. Big. Also make a whole lot of dope, but still remain. We'll be floating in Camos. My little homie see my matrimony, say he want one, but got so many hoes. Look, he don't really know that if he free the pigeons, he be living well, but in weak conditions, he been reaching. I be living hella propositions for him, wishing that he listen, but it's hard to pay attention when you on the hose. But buddy in the club, all religious, he get vicious when it come to getting digits. He gon' holler at the thickest, make her feel like he the richest. If the baby is a vixen, her legs in the air like eucalyptus, for she go home. But everybody leaving unfulfilled when the thrill of the night is built on something fishy and you feel it in your gills. It ain't real, but you keep on swimming out the pond towards the field where you don't belong, and you still ain't healed from the last one that had you in your heels. Big stepping towards destruction.
You see, if it's between me and you, brother, I don't think I can lose, brother. Trying to find my way. You see, this thing called life, we only get one of those, and if you get in the way of mine, oh, pardon me, blood clogging my artery, gunshot straight through the heart of me. Breathe, breathe, come on, need a breather. Walking towards the light as my conscience breathing. Told you more than others, you were never not a fighter. Tryna be a gangster, should've been a fighter. Always wonder why the negativity excites you. I'll be damn my next life end up tryna find a kid as I reincarnate. That the one that listen to my wisdom, for heaven's sake. Was trying to guide you, godly you got in my way. You in pain, but it hurt to see you die anyway.
Somos dos telas, don't compare, nunca never. We can do it donde sea como quiera. Pick a place anywhere, tú te llegas. Talk to me nice, no sé cualquiera. Llamo todo bien cuando estoy en Tesla. Oye, hermano, vamos a cambiar el planeta. Real place from the south, nothing better. Mobbing with my dogs, feeling like the good fellas. Bringing back real rap, transcending trendsetters in the bongo go. In the slums all day, I was standing in the hallway, slapping like.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, trying to find my way. If you my brother, then I need you to tell me something. Tell me.
We now return to regular programming.
Come as a rich soul, but go as a rich man that lived the earth. Whole thing, why pick land if that's your purpose? I'm just saying we made it through mud and quicksand. Tell me what I am if not a real one. Just a little one, shooting the fair one. Traits of greatness running my veins like heroin. Vessel, grand plan in the manifesto. A dreamers who voice not seen ancestral. My young souls hunting your dreams, hunted by goals. I remember struggling, one money to show suffering. Watch your mind support a humble abode. Now it's my place to humble the bold. My. From niggas to gods. Blessed to be blacker than an African. In a world where they tell me I'm inadequate. You got some nerve. Ask me why I walk around with attitude. 400 years I was born to be mad at you. Born as a radical, you must think I'm moving a fool. I see how you move, you try playing cool but too hot. Kissed by the sun, the flower child pulled from his root. Your school's lies about the soil I'm from. Like when did I leave and branch off my family tree? We come from the dirt, the mud, we was meant to succeed. Was brought overseas to serve, but there's nothing I breathe. Coast Contra will forever be kings. History repeats.
This is what destruction sounds like. This is what destruction sounds like. This is what destruction sounds like.
Toby Wingway.
Okay. He set some good expectations. That definitely exceeded them. It was really well done.
I can't tell you how, like, when I find an artist like Tobe, it's a very special moment for me because not only is he like quietly making moves. In one of my favorite songs, one of my favorite bars that he has, and all of his music, is that I have enough money to buy 100 trucks from Mercedes. And the whole line is basically about how his dad had basically fuck your music, you're this and that. He's talking shit, like, in the best way possible. And I love that about Tobe. Like, he, and just everything that he touches, gold. Just fucking gold.
Clearly, he was able to pull together some real talent. I don't know if this is specific, because I thought it was just a sort of a African kind of perspective, but then it was just like, then they brought in like the Spanish dude, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, interesting. But pulling together this many talented artists into one track, making it sound cohesive, and as well, I think putting it there was something about a nostalgic beat in there. I felt like a EPMD or something was going on in the background. Really classic
from like that.
Yeah,
that from
some
the
really
classic, from the classic fairy tale. And like the whole idea that the orchestra is playing into this kind of fairy tale vibe, they kind of play off of that. The storytelling matches up with.
Great presentation, Jacob. You brought the A game. We hope to have you back when we come back after our summer hiatus. We'll thank you for bringing our our lumbering third angle, if you will, of perspective this week in music. And always appreciate you joining in on the show and contributing. And hopefully we see you in the fall. Any big plans?
As far as my big plan is to hopefully work enough to get more music equipment. After every time I just follow these amazing artists, I feel compelled to make art. And when I don't, it hurts.
It's good for
make art. Yes, make art. It's good for the soul. And thank you, Jacob. We'll see you soon.
Peace out, Jacob. Peace out, Minty.
This is it. This is for the season. We had an amazing season. I think maybe. Gosh, I feel like we need more of a recap, but we have prepared nothing other than a wishing you all into the summer.
A happy summer.
A happy summer full of good
May
music.
Your bags pump.
May your bags pump. We'll definitely be dropping.
Music.
Follow Inspo+Radio vibes on Twitter, and we'll be posting like music. When we get hit with it and want to share it. Certainly, there's so much great music coming from all these artists that have been on the show over the past couple of years, and they reach out and they're always so kind to touch base on what's being released. And we wanted to thank them, all the artists that come in and show up, like Jamee Cornelia today, sharing, exposing, like what a great guest, right? But exposing that vulnerability to us, the viewer, to talk about this stuff and talk about the music. Bobby, what are you hoping to achieve this summer? What's one of your big goals?
Big summer goal would definitely be to make sure I touch some grass, make sure I listen to more great music, and see some shows. I've not been to many shows recently, but I need to get some lined up. There's some.
Is the trade-off of working in Web3? It's just like suddenly, your body type changes. We joke about this.
Your body type changes. Your sleep type changes. It's all good though.
It happens as you said. Take care of yourself. Take care. Be sure to touch grass. But also, looking into the fall, there's speaking of shows, there's a great one that's being put together by Black Chip, which is a conglomeration of Wicked Craniums and Liquid Death. Did an NFT project, Murderhead Club, and so they've come together to form this thing called Black Chip, and they do the best shows every month. They work with promoters, and they get their holders tickets if you're a Wicked Cranium holder, and they're going to do a single show that's coming up in. It looks like they announced it November 9th, I think.
Yeah.
And so
we actually OnlyForce has some tickets for it too. So
I'm not dropping any of that alpha. You're dropping I'm just talking about the event. Everything that's been released right now is the
stuff
it's okay.
that I'm talking about. I'm just telling the few people who are here.
Just the Onis that are here.
Yeah.
You.
And all the other people who are here.
Certainly, but the collabs are kind of ridiculous. You can start looking at what's being posted right now and sort of.
Ooh, you got a little silent there. Come back to the mic.
Am I back? Hello. Am I back? Am I back? Am I back?
We got you.
But look out for that event. I think it's going to be a great one because I think it's going to have a lot of Web3 components, but also a lot of music components. So we look forward to coming back in the fall and definitely experiencing that. Hopefully all together with you guys. And so we will see you over the summer. Have a great summer, guys.
Next fall.
Next one.